See, the Minnesota Vikings are really good at breaking news when daddy's in the middle of things because, why are y'all sweaty? We were watching Cops. But so far, the Minnesota Vikings offensive line through 2 games has been a bit of a gong show due to injuries as well as ineptitude, especially in the run game. And it was almost like a thought experiment. Like, how many players have to get injured before adofo-mensah finally signs Dalton Risner? Well, the answer is after 2 games. So, rap sheet, go. The Vikings are signing free agent guard Dalton Risner. Sources say the former Broncos starter and one of the top free agents available lends valuable experience to Minnesota's line. Come on up for the Risner. That's right. Finally comes to fruition. I finally found the love of a lifetime. That's right. We, as well as a multitude of Minnesota Vikings fans, have wanted this for days, weeks, months, maybe even years. I'll be there for you. But, I mean, man, if Risner sucks, we're going to have to eat a lot of poo on this one, but really don't care. The Vikings visited with Risner during training camp. Remember, Kirk, on the day that Risner visited, just magically decided to pay homage to Ryan Wright's 2022 training camp number. Okay, but Kirk's passive aggressiveness finally comes through, and Dalton Risner is a huge upgrade along the offensive line that certainly needs it. And Dalton Risner, he's 28 years young, the pride of Kansas State University, 6'5", 312, a 2019 second-round pick by the Broncos. Of course, 3 years of crossover with offensive line coach Chris Cooper, Justin Riscotti, as well as running backs coach, run game coordinator Curtis Modkins. He was a 4-year starter for Denver at left guard, pass blocking proficient. Last year, he posted 72.6 PFF pass blocking grade, allowing only 29 pressures and 3 sacks. For comparison, Ezra Ingram, close enough. Ed Cleveland. Ezra and Ed combined for 118 pressures and 16 sacks, which is not... It's not good. It's no bueno. But he's got a good punch. He's got a good attitude. Solid meat and potatoes guard. Good anchor as well. Good and versatile in the outside zone scheme. So he's got some movement skills. So I think that he is a fantastic signing, and he's going to shore up pass blocking as well as run blocking. Now the question is, where's he going to play? So the thing about Risner, he's played exclusively left guard in the NFL for 4 seasons with the Broncos. For 3 seasons, final 3 seasons at Kansas State, he was a right tackle. But his freshman year at Kansas State, back in the day, he was a center. And at the Senior Bowl in 2019, he tested at all 5 spots. So he's extremely proficient at all 5. He does bring some versatility. So could you possibly see, if Bradbury doesn't go this week, could you see Dalton Risner starting at center for the Vikings against the Chargers? Yes, I think it's a possibility. If Darisaw can't go and Oli Udoh likely going to be moved to injured reserve to free up the roster spot for Dalton Risner, could you be starting left tackle? I think it's certainly possible. Or do you push Ezra Cleveland out to left tackle, start Dalton Risner at left guard, which he's accustomed to the last couple of years? It's also a possibility. But either way, he's an upgrade, and it's about time, Kwesi. It's about time you start listening to me. All right, that's all that I want, man. Like, no one listens to me in this house. Why not the general manager of my football team? There you go. But either way, it's a good move for the Vikings to make here. TBD on what the contract details are. Just kidding. Rap Sheet just tweeted out it's a 1-year, $4 million deal, which is a huge deal for the Vikings. So Kwesi does it again. Kwesi and his damn money ball gets it done, man. Just no, we'll just wait until our season's on the brink, and then we'll just pay him. It was like, oh, what will it cost? 4.5? Come on, man. But either way, he's in the building. I'm really fired up about this. I'm really happy that this finally came to fruition. I'm glad that the Vikings are finally taking a little bit of action. And either way, no matter how you slice it, whether he's a starter day 1 or a backup and then moves into the starting role, he greatly improved this Vikings offensive line, which has been the issue with this offense, been an issue with this team that everyone knew about. But I'm glad that they're finally doing a little something. And Dalton Risner, I'm coming home to the place where I belong. Actually, I don't even know if he's been to Minnesota outside of his visit, but really doesn't matter. But your thoughts are thoughts. The Minnesota Vikings finally signed free agent guard Dalton Risner. Come on up for the rise now. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.